yeah.
Machu Picchu.
This is not how I planned it.
It's a small strip of land on the remote Orkney Islands.
Okay, do you know how to turn it up? Do you need me to try to figure it out? You need to listen to me.
Oh God, help me.
Are you able to understand anything I'm saying? What is your name?
Structures and buildings,
Tim what?
all sorts of weirdness.
What is your name?
Tim
Tim what?
Thompson.
What year were you born?
This is the 12th year of digging, and they've already uncovered one
What's
of
the date today?
earliest stone building complexes in Western Europe.
Not sure.
Okay. That should tell you already things are not good, are they?
The dig has so far revealed remains of at
And
least
I don't want to have
14
fights with you,
monumental stone
Tim,
buildings
right now.
enclosed by a
I really
massive
don't.
wall.
Do you understand that?
The Ness of Brodgar was a sophisticated feat of engineering at a time when
And
most houses
I don't know what
across
all's going
Europe were
on,
built of
but
wood.
you are in a really seriously bad place.
4,000 years
And
before
Joel
the Battle
said
of
to
Hastings,
me, who is Joel?
long before the invention of
Pardon me?
metallurgy, ancient Arcadians
Joel
built
said to
this
me,
remarkable complex
Don't go
in
beyond
time
24 hours, you've got to see
known as
something
the
change.
Neolithic, the
And I'm seeing it
Stone
getting
Age,
worse.
when Britons
Now,
first learnt to farm.
you're into your third
It's currently
thing
dated
hit
to
of
about
antibiotic.
3000 BC, but Nick suspects its origins go back even further.
And when do you have to do your banking?
Here, we had the tributaries of this wave formation rising up and down.
How do I
This
get
is
at
bad
those
because
things?
These structures are collapsing. into
Do you see
size
how we
and
really
various
haven't
structures
looked
underneath.
after a lot of
If you take
stuff
the ones
for
down
you?
here, you can get
Okay.
sense of the
A
scale
whole
of
lot
that.
of things.
So we're walking down a slope, but you say this isn't natural. This
I
is all the work of people. This
Want
is
your
all
PIN
man-made.
number written
The
out?
scale of
You
it
haven't
sometimes
done that
difficult to
stuff yet?
comprehend, because
And your
you're looking at
card
physical
and that stuff
reality.
organized, and I don't know how to do any of this, Tim. But you have been reticent to anything that is going on. Yes? Yeah.
What was
We know that the material is abandoned without their dates from about 360.
You eat that, I will get you a book, and you're gonna do some writing things out. Well, I know where the electrical tape is.
To
You
try
put it
to
in
understand
that
what
ashtray.
came before this revolution in stone building, I'm going to explore one of the oldest structures on
And
these
ideas.
islands.
Okay, so I don't know what you put it in the ashtray for,
To the
but
island
it's
of
in the
Ramsey.
ashtray. Okay, Tim, I want you to just understand I'm not trying to gaslight you, okay? You are not on board. Are you? Could you drive right now? No. I've spoken with Andrew and 2 or 3 churches and Al, and people have said they'll pray. But you've got to probably pray too, and we're going to pray tonight yet. Okay? Because I don't really want to fight with you. If you're dying, the last thing I want to do is remember fighting with you.
Yeah.
Okay? And you are sick. So there is water on the heart or the lungs right now. That is explaining the dementia. In case you don't know what's going on with you, that is what's going on with you. Joel seems to think I'm right.
We look at the window and see 3 or 4 of them, so that's not.
Pretty cool, huh? I could have been a doctor. Well, I don't get it. The water pills. No, it's not his ankles. Oh, it's the lungs and heart. Well, you know, I don't know what else to make of all of this. So those are the discussions. And Tim,
Some clues to the skills
I just want you to know in my own praise and a lot of guides,
Well, there's the entrance.
I broke speed barriers today to do what I did at 10 o'clock on.
Get in there.
I had to go and get the prescription, get it to save on, fight with them, and get it back here, as well as deal with the van and issues. I did that in 1 hour, and I don't know how it happened. And this afternoon, I taped some stuff with Izzy, I did an assignment, and I did something else, and I'm overwhelmed. And I've cried a lot today, Tim, okay? You have that to finish. You have to finish that. That's the way it is. Or they're going to stick you on an IV somewhere. So please eat.
Oh, it's huge.
Okay? You can do it. Okay, please eat. Now.
Look at the height of it.
Did you?
You have not finished that. Look at that bowl. Look at the bowl. That is your task right now. Look at the bowl.
You just said.
Look at the... I don't care what you think that... Do you want to go in the hospital tonight? No. Eat.
Like this. And this is relatively simple stuff. Big.
You do have that.
Tim, I'm not going to argue with you today.
I'm not either.
This
Good.
too is intriguing, but it does nothing to what the ancient Arcadians at the
Now,
Nest created in their stone building revolution.
What makes Orkney special, really special, is around 3000 BC. For some reason, we don't yet understand the Arcadians.
Would you please try to cooperate?
And they started building on a massive scale. And the burial
You
chambers
said you
started
have
constructed.
that.
Tim, can you try to cooperate, or I'm going to go pick up 911 and call them in?
On top of the other, on top of the other.
So
To
please
create this
eat.
arch that you can see.
The biggest of them all can be
Well,
found
the
just
thing
half a
with
mile
the
away
kids
from the
is
big
it
Nest.
We should be able to say condition at me, Mo, and I didn't practice it today. I do love you, Tim. I do care about you. Look at me. I do care about you. What do you want?
I don't know how Neolithic communities would have
What?
moved a stone this big
Me?
to these sort of height. You know,
Good. Well, me says eat.
It
Okay?
would have taken thousands and thousands of man-hours to build something like this.
And what I can't believe is that they were able to achieve something like this just with stone tools. That's what blows my mind about this.
That's your job right now.
Maze High
Okay?
is a truly sophisticated structure.
You're doing
It
good.
shows just what the ancient Arcadians at the Nest were capable
You're
of
doing
building.
good.
And their ambition didn't stop there.
I didn't want our lives to end up like this, Tim. And neither did you. I'm just going to talk. You don't have to nod. You just have to
The
listen.
stones of Stennis. 4 of the original 12
I wish
stones
you had
survived.
talked to
The
me
tallest
the night
was
that
4
you
meters
sat up
high.
here and were afraid. That is what has really pushed it over the edge.
And yet,
Those kinds of moments will do it for COPD.
shard of stone erected in the grass.
You have to recognize that, and you have to recognize taking help. Fighting with me is
At the
not
other
taking
end of
help.
the isthmus,
It only
the
makes
rail
me
brought
angry and makes things worse because I get upset, and then that upsets you, and it becomes a snowball.
quarried and somehow brought here from different corners of Orkney.
I promised Joel I was going to take good care of you. I hope you realize that's a solemn
Across
promise.
The British Isles from around 3000 BC, including the most
I'm not
famous
sure
of
what
all,
I'm going to do with
Stonehenge.
tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to rig up a
We've
Teams
never
meeting.
come
I'm going
close
to leave it
understanding their
open.
origin.
I don't want it
until
turned
now.
off tonight. Did you hear me?
The latest evidence suggests the further north you go,
Because what you're going to be able to do with it tonight is you can go to bed.
so could the
I only
Stone
have so
Circle
much with
Revolution
cameras and
have
things
begun
to know with lights.
with the people of the Ness
But
of
if
Arden?
you had to talk to me, you can talk to me through Teams and yell.
down on the bed
Did
you hear me?
figure out this so you could
All
have
you
a
have to
way
do is
to
go
access
over
me
and get to
immediately.
there and say,
And you
hey.
laid on the floor. What does that say to you about where you
Now, I don't know if I need to bring it over to here. I can go and get one of the
You realize you're eating out with your
doohickeys,
hands.
and maybe I'll do that. You keep eating. I'm going to put this on pause.
What does that say to you about your condition?
I figured that's what you wanted to be stretching out for.
Pardon me?
That's what I figured you were doing, stretching out.
Okay, but what are these things saying to you about your condition, and do you need to fight with me about it? No, you don't.
No.
Okay. So finish that, and at least you've had one meal into you. You have to do this. You're taking antibiotics. There's another one in there that I may get new when I go in tonight. Finish that, put that in there, and you could go start this, and maybe we'll try to watch something. I haven't even got the foggiest idea what time it is.
7 o'clock.
Okay, well, I had hoped that Friday we'd go for a drive, but we probably aren't, nor Saturday, nor Sunday, because it'll be enough to get you through it. Tim,
your bright idea of you didn't think you needed a prescription, and the talk I had with Joel today was, well, you know, I said to him, where's your prescription? I didn't need it. What? And he didn't say a lot, Tim, other than, I said, that was 3 or 4 days ago. And I told him about you being upstairs here. You never came and got me, and I don't know what you thought you were doing. And I said, I didn't even tell him about things like laying on the floor. I told him, I said, you know, I asked him fundamental questions. What day is it? He argued whether or not it was Wednesday today. He argued yesterday whether it was Tuesday. He argued, and Joel just went, oh boy. Okay, and that's what you've been doing, Tim. So, I don't know who else you could have to be doing this. I'm a veteran at this, and I don't like any of it. Put your bowl in the sink and go turn that on, please. Put your bowl in the sink and go turn on Knowledge Network. And part of what is going on with my therapy is you have to do some of these things. Your vertigo is because of the amount of carbon dioxide in your system. And we can only hope that you live through it. You do not turn that fucking fan on again. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Your body temperature, you are like ice when I come in. There are 2 sweaters. Put on a sweater if you think you need it. Are you turning on this?
Which?
We were watching something. Are you turning it on?
Through the summer? No,
Are you turning on what we were watching on Knowledge Network?
sometimes.
Okay. That's good because I have this documented. We were watching something on Knowledge Network. Are you going to go over to the computer and get it started again? Do you know how to do that?
Yes.
Then go and do that. Oh dear God. No, we don't need the fan on. You don't need the fan on. Okay, do you know how to turn that on?
No.
Wiggle the mouse.
Not all of the mouse.
Tim, you have to wiggle the mouse.
That's right here.
Yeah, and now what do you do? Okay.
In the finds hut, Chris is examining the animal bones found on the site because he believes they hold
Okay, why don't you
vital
come over
clues
here now?
to Orkney's central role.
This is only 10%.
You really do have to find your banking
What are you doing
information
now?
tonight.
Job.
What?
job.
This is
Well, you don't need that now, or maybe you
Over
do.
here,
I don't know.
please.
So let's watch this,
The
and
teams discovered
we'll do that
thousands
for a
of
few
traps.
minutes, and then you can close your TD thing. At least we're kind of there. Are you coming over this way, or what are you doing? Just push play.
I did.
Then pull it forward a little bit. Okay, come out of there, please, and I will try to work with it. All right.
So I just hugged
because
you and I said I'm probably the
And
best
it's
friend you got
irking
so
me
far,
right
and you
now.
said what?
I do
The
too.
best fighter. Okay.
Well, I'm probably the best coach, and that's why
It's telling us about ourselves.
wussy people don't like me.
Move across Europe in the distant past.
And you're not a wuss to them. I know you're not.
The time traveling roads
You're
suggest that
not.
for some
You are
reason,
anything
people
but
are drawn here from mainland Europe.
You are a
across hundreds of
hero,
miles of sea,
and you are an
and one of the
incredible
most dangerous stretches of
pony,
water in
and
the
you
world.
are, I don't know what you want me to say.
Whatever was happening here
Hey.
thousands of years ago surely meant that Orkney was a magnet, a go-to destination for people
I had a
from
number
far away.
today at school. There's a kid, he's actually really
At our
cool.
base above the Nessel's
Fuck,
rocket,
man. Do you want to hear the
Chris
story?
reports back to us on his findings.
He can jump and run, and he's not really testosterone. He's just really really incredible kid. He has a problem with putting hands on people.
Continental Europe to Orkney.
They're working with him.
Without coming.
We don't know what that means.
So it somehow bypassed.
So today they're playing something called Ground Runners. I don't know what the game is. This one boy comes to me in tears. Caden pushed me! Caden pushed me! You've got to do something! And what I had watched were these kids running back and forth, these boys. The boy who's in tears has already shoved Caden 3 times. And Caden has shoved him 3 times. Caden comes over and he stands up and, oh God, is he a move. I didn't do anything that I shouldn't, blah, you know, beep, 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 you know, this thing, like, you know, Sylvester Stallone. And I went, just shut up. I can't believe I said that. I looked at this kid in tears and I said, you know what? You know what I saw? Nobody's going to like this. Brad might. I don't know. He said, I saw you running and shoving Caden. And then I saw Caden running and shoving you. And you want me to get mad at Caden? Go play with somebody else.
You know, look at it. It's a little archipelago of islands.
I'm telling you this story because it's kind of humorous. This kid was beside himself. Off he goes in tears, and I thought, fuck it, I'm not chasing this. Caden looks after me and goes, yeah! You don't want to play the game how we play it? Go play! And I looked, are you getting a grin? Because you know what? I think I scored more with Caden than the special ed teacher who's been working with him for 3 weeks. And I looked at him and I said, don't hurt anybody. You know what? Blah, 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 blah. I said, just shush, shush. I said, I'm not going to give you shit for shoving him. He shoved you 4 times. And he just looked at me kind of funny, and off he went. That kid is my buddy. I know he is.
Jones is an expert on the evolution
Okay.
of this landscape.
I don't do things the way most people do, Tim, but I want to be a coach.
That's where it's all happened.
And I do love
It's
you.
a slightly warmer
You liked the
climate,
story, didn't you?
less wind.
You saw him. Oh, he's this little shit. Oh, fuck.
Absolutely, yes,
And
yes.
this other kid, big brown eyes, very pretty.
It would have
Oh, and he hurt me.
Yes, it would have been very different.
Excuse me.
Start with the lock
You were
of the
playing the
front
game
door.
and you want to tell me he hurt
the
you?
neck of land on which the
You already
other
shoved him
side
3
sits is
times.
maybe
And
twice
you
as
shoved him
wide.
off the slide.
There's much more wet.
And by the way,
it's not this sort of big, open,
Here's the thing that,
expanse of water
at least
with
I don't
clean
really agree with my
edges. Would there
principal.
be more woods
My
around
principal has
here?
decided that if
Yes,
Caden
definitely. I mean,
wants to
all
jump
Caden
off the
at
top
one
of the
point was
slide,
covered by woodland.
do
The
somersaults
woodland
off the
gradually
high
grows, but,
peaks.
you know, that's a mixture of natural causes,
Consequences
climate
if he
change,
breaks his
that
neck,
make
oh
it
well.
difficult for trees to grow,
I'm not
and the
there.
farmers opening it up.
I'm
So
not.
on the
I've said to him,
farmers'
you're not doing
front,
that.
there's more woodland.
Not under my
At the
watch,
end
you want.
of the near strip, the woodland's more
Forget it.
gone.
Well, you know what? He probably won't now.
So
'Cause I
5,000
actually
years
backed
ago,
him.
the
But-
warmer, less windy climate was an ideal environment
good
for
coach,
people to
Tim.
progress to farming.
I'm not a nice coach, but I'm a good coach.
Once the woodland was cleared,
And I
this
love
became
you.
rich pasture, perfect for cattle.
Do you realize that? Good.
But without wood, the ancient
me your
Acadians
hand.
had to find an alternative building material.
I've got all this on tape because someday I might want to watch it and cry.
Match their wealth and ambition.
Or you're going to watch it and cry.
Building revolution.
Okay?
Stone.
What day is it today? Good. Okay, what are you going to do tonight if there's a problem?
Building in stone without metal tools is a remarkable feat.
What?
The geology of the
No.
Earth may explain
Do you
how
see this right here? What is
and
this?
give Andy a chance to
What is
test
this?
his climbing skills. He's
This is
heading
a
to
mouse,
Ireland's
isn't it?
West Coast. with
Okay,
T-Rex
I will get the
to
volume up. No, I've got to make this thing a little bit smaller so you can get at it. Get at it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Some days this unit just pisses me off to no fucking end. Do you see what I mean by Windows 10? You're on 100%
What is famous
speakers.
for sea stacks,
All you
including
gotta
gold
do
man of
is
oil.
get over near it and
As far as
yell.
Andy's concerned,
Okay? That's all you gotta do. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna
only a hand
live through it. I can maybe mute the volume a bit because
North Gold
that would wake me up. Okay?
55 meters of sheer rock.
And we're gonna get through this. Okay? And you're gonna take your antibiotic tomorrow morning, and by noon or so we're gonna decide what we're gonna do with you. Okay? I don't want to send you into the hospital. Okay? Give me your hand. I don't think you want to go there either.
No.
Okay. You are cool. Are you cold? You can't decide if you are or not.
I can't see it from here.
I said, are you cold? There is this. Give me the other one. And we're going to hang these right here. And it's 8 o'clock, which is really pushing it. But I'm going to try to push it a little. You're going to lay down. We're going to watch this and maybe something else. I will go till 9 with you, okay? Okay? Take your shoes the fuck off.
Just there.
Take your shoes off. We want to look at your ankles. You know that sexy moment, okay?
Fan on tonight. Your body temperature is dropping.
Take your shoes off.
You are like ice.
35 miles
Okay.
an hour now. So we want it to drop to
You
about
kept your clothes on and crawled into bed under blankets. That might be a good idea.
Like the story about the kid, huh? Okay.
Well, I'm trying, Tim, to do encouraging moments, okay?
Fantastic stuff.
And the encouraging moments are what? What do you see as encouraging? What do you see as encouraging?
Well, what about the kids? Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday and Friday is a long weekend. I have 4 days off.
2 seconds.
You think you can get better enough to do something?
If anything,
I don't know.
I sure hope so.
pretty quite nice to stop halfway across.
Okay?
Just kind of enjoy the view. Beautiful.
Good night.
What?
Good night.
Oh yeah. Nice
Good.
and neat.
Okay.
So
Okay.
picture the scene. It's 390 million years ago.
I love
we
you.
actually stood at the bottom of this massive lake that covers this
What?
entire area. And actually,
What do you mean, yeah?
Scotland and
I love you.
the equator. And all the
Okay,
rock
honey.
here is sediment that's laid out at the bottom of that.
What?
That
Get
builds
out
up,
and do
builds up
something.
over the
Good.
linear.
Well, that's what
why
we're
you
gonna
can see
do.
when the sea stuff, these different
So,
sort of bands.
Friday,
That
we're going to go
that
see Al
slow
and everybody
mud
at Tim Hortons,
sediment.
okay?
And the reddy brown ones are the sand sediments.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do know we're going to do that. Tomorrow night, we might just be here because I've got to do a fucking Teams meeting with Glenda, the witch of the fucking EA program.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I have to do. But Friday, we're going to do the other, at least, okay?
Hundreds of millions
Yes,
of different types of sediment.
Oh, okay. Friday, we'll go see Al. Okay? Okay.
It's certainly not the easiest place to get in out of.
No, but they were a little slighter of build.
Yeah,
It's quite extraordinary, isn't it?
it never fails to impress, does it?
Look at this, these stone beds, these box beds.
There's an element of the bizarre about it.
Yeah.
The very idea of a stone bed.
I know, because you would have to pack it with something nice and soft and springy.
That massive hearth, huge fire.
Yeah, so it must have been fairly toasty in here in the winter.
I'm a coach, right?
I mean, we call these dresses.
Okay, you're going to get ready for bed, and I'm going to talk to you on that in 5 minutes. You're not doing anything with more shit. If that's on, it don't matter. The light will help. It isn't going to bother you. Okay. I love you. What is this running at? What is your oxygen running at?
Right. Could be around 5.
I think it's at 5. But we'll work with that, okay? Okay, I will talk to you on that in a minute. The mouse is right there. You shouldn't need it. It's already open. And I will join that meeting in a minute. You are going to get ready for bed, right? Good. Okay, I love you. Tim, you want to take off your pants, leave your t-shirt on, please, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe your socks.
Yeah.
Okay, it will help keep you warmer
Yeah.
tonight. Okay, do not turn that fan on. It's for your benefit later. Look at me. You're
Okay.
coming back. Okay? You never know. You might be out within the next 24 hours. Wouldn't that be cool? Would that be cool? Would that be good?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you. I know you do. My biggest fear, Tim, tonight is you're going to do something kooky, like try to bring a tank upstairs. And odds are I'm going to have to get the I'm going to have to get the security guys to help. But they're going to need you in soon. I don't know what your medical number is. I may have it. Do you have it with you in your wallet?
No.
Okay, good, good. Okay, that's a start. Oh shit, what am I doing? I can't go straight there. Oh shit, man, I am really not thinking very clear here, okay? I'm sorry. I'm getting the hang of it. Or something, okay? I don't know. But I haven't slept all night either, dear. Look, it's the Yellow Deli, see? We're coming back here soon, okay? Okay, good. I'm better off going all the way. There's no lights on the other one. Okay, what are you after? No, do not open that. There's nothing you need in there right now. What? Oh, okay. We'll get to air. No, please don't play with anything, Tim, okay? Thank you. Now, I'm going to probably be doing this at the emergency thing with the, because I can't get you out of the vehicle. I think he would have sent us in. Okay, just sit still for the moment, okay? In fact, I know he would have sent us in. It's 2 o'clock. 2:01. I've got to be home. Only 1.5 hour. I just want to listen to me. I know I did the right thing. Hang on. Oh, God. Okay, so you've only got about 20 minutes with me anyway, but I'm coming back through this fight. Okay, so Tim hasn't been very good for a little while, so that's normal.
Who hasn't?
Tim.
Oh, right.
Okay. And we tried to hold off until seeing Joel. When I came in today again, he was gray. He has been off oxygen off and on for the last 2 to 3 days because he's ripping it off of himself. Meaning if they don't get the oxygen, they get squirrely, crazy, and do kooky things. Last night, because if they don't get the oxygen, he soiled most of his entire upstairs area. I've been cleaning that. It's been a real rough place, and I didn't want him to go in. He didn't want to go in. And Kevin said to me, he helped me put him in the car because I couldn't carry him. I mean, that's how whoopy he is this way. And he said, no, you know, you do it. This has to be done. So, okay, I've got to go back and meet Kevin because he's already freaked out too. And I just need to vent for a second.
Do you need a blanket?
No.
Okay.
No, I have been up all night.
Do you want some tissues?
No.
Okay.
No, if I cry, that's cool.
Well, it's nice to have tissues
Nah.
to blow into.
No, I won't do that. I'll just smoke a cigarette and we'll all end up, and you'll smoke a cigarette and we'll all end up like Tim.
Okay, so I just realized your stress levels, the number of glasses you have on your head is directly related
No.
to your stress levels?
No, I use these for, well, I've got the other 2 backups for when I'm at the school, but these ones I use with computer. Because I don't do progressive.
So Tim is in the hospital now? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
Yeah, so, and of course they don't let you in, and, you know, a lot, and she said, go wait in your car. What? Like,
Oh, so he has not been admitted? He's
in emergency.
He's in
They took him in
emergency.
as in triage. I mean, that's,
Sure.
yeah, it's,
Well, that's good. It means they're not overcrowded in there, that he's in triage already.
so.
I mean, he's got his oxygen. They'll crank it up if
Well,
necessary.
they'll do that, and they'll put him on a nebulizer is what they'll at least do. My biggest thing was because he was starting to turn, and turning gray is not good, as we all know. I didn't think he could make it to Joel's. I think if we'd made it to Joel's, Joel would have outpatient him, because then he sends him
Okay,
straight.
Joel is your doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then would send him straight through, and they do, and literally I take him back in. We went through this about a few months back, and Joel said, I'll do it outpatient, and you just, here's the requisitions, and go to emergency, and they'll take you forward, right? Like, as, you know, for me. So, anyway, it's, like, life is interesting right now.
Indeed.
I've just got to kind of calm a little bit yet, and then I've got to go home, and I've got to deal with Kevin, and I'm going to finish cleaning up some of the mess, and I've got a thing that has to be done with respect to classes today, yet online, and life is just fucked, you know?
It has to be done
Yeah,
because it preempts a family emergency?
Well, the family emergency is called sit in my car and wait, and they can call me at home. So,
Okay. Yeah, they're either admitting him or they're saying coming to pick him up. One or the other.
one of the two.
Yeah.
So
okay,
that's why
so
we've
good.
got this on.
So take a couple of good deep breaths then, since you only got 20 minutes to stop. You can decompress a little bit. It's okay.
It's just,
You just got to keep breathing.
that's what I've been telling him. And,
Well,
and,
you
know,
too, though.
I'm,
Someone's telling you now. Keep
okay,
breathing.
well, you know, I'm really freaked out, but at the same time, I want to fucking kill him. If you get
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
Shit,
totally
man.
get you.
I told him a good week ago, I said, where's your emergency antibiotic? Oh, I got it. I said, then you started. He didn't have it. He told me he's been taking it. He hasn't been taking it. He hadn't even refilled the goddamn prescription because Kruger's got him on it. This is the new COPD. You always keep the antibiotics at home,
Right.
right? So that there's not this time delay. Yesterday, I went
Are
charging.
you sure you're not cold?
I went charging out madly to get emergency prescriptions and get them filled. So he's been on something at least for 12 hours. But that's it.
Right.
So,
Well, if he's not taking care of himself, that means that he's not that invested, you know? And can you be more invested than him?
Okay, so I'm recording my own voice because I need to know what I said later, okay?
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Okay.
That's part of my own therapy.
Your thing. Yeah.
Really, I don't know if I could do another night like I did last night with him.
Well, you'll find out as soon as you're presented with the
With
next
the
one.
next one.
What does that mean, though? So
That means-
practically speaking, what are you telling me?
Okay. For some kooky reason, I came to. Not a kooky reason. Something just said, wake up. And he hadn't been doing good. And I'd rigged up these Teams meetings, you know, with 2 laptops so I could go lay down in the house and, you know, like nurses do. And I looked at the camera and I thought, what? Where is he? What? Oh, he's gone to the bathroom. I sat there for a minute or two. I thought, I've got to go chat. Aileen, he had pulled out internet cords, started disconnecting stuff. He had clippers in his hands. I don't know what he thought he was going to do. His hose he managed to wrap around a chair. If they don't have oxygen, the valves let go. You don't want to know the mess that was up there, okay?
Now, was he aware that he was in problems? No. Okay, so neurologically, he was starving to death.
It basically. So I worked on that. I mean, and I didn't go to bed last night till 1. I say I've been up all night. Well, I had 2 hours. So then I put him back on camera. I got him laid down. I called Joel. We were going to do the appointment anyway. He says, listen, if it gets real bad, you take him in. You take him in. Okay, I'm going to take him in because I'm the nurse for Joel, right? That's how we do things now. And what else happened? I don't know. 5 or 6 incidences today. When I came, he was almost normal again. Almost normal. And I decided I had to go over to do my thing. I'm not making much sense. I know I'm not.
That's okay.
I had to go over to do the thing for the school. I said, do you want me to stay? No, you can go. When I came home, he's laying on the floor. He's dragged up a bunch of oxygen bottles. He has no oxygen on him. I buzzed Kevin. I said, you may have to come up here because I had a terrible bitch of time getting him up. Got him into his chair, got him plugged back on his machine. He starts to come to and come around a bit again. Okay, fine and dandy. And then Kevin was going to go with me to take him to see Joel. We were going to go early. And when he came out, he says, you know, take him in. But like I said, about that point, so that's, what time is it? 20 minutes, half an hour ago. He was gray. Like that gray. By the time we got him into the van, back on his machine again, or like the colors ain't great, but he isn't gray. So, I mean, he was gray. And, life isn't supposed to go like this, you know.
It goes how it goes, Kai. Now, where is your spiritual succor in this?
I've made some calls through to Andrew.
Pastor?
And the chief of Ocean.
Oh,
Okay, so hey, I mean, cover both bases. I've got, I got Christian Motorcyclists. I let Al know, and I'm going to call everybody. So there's lots of people that way. I won't come bug you.
You believe this is the final slide?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. Maybe that's.
Okay. Well, at this point, there's nothing to know. There's only waiting, and
that's right.
And that's difficult.
Okay, thank you.
So you'll know more when you see what's on the other side for Tim. Did he stroke a little bit? Are you going to have to look at getting care in?
That's possible too.
You know, like maybe it's time that you had some assistance because his needs are climbing. And the fact that you've got him on a camera and...
Well, I can't always because, you know, there goes one of the laptops to do it. I can rig cameras. You know, that can be done.
Well, the thing is, because he's always been a tenant, he needs support, and the state will give him support if you're willing to let them in.
They actually would, yeah. Would.
And his space has to be considered safe to workers that come in. So I have no idea what his personal space is like, but
not that big.
it has to be accessible and tidy, and it has to be smoke-free. And it can't stink of cigarette smoke, like the whole room might have to be deep cleaned.
I took him off of these 2 or 3 weeks ago and said, that's it, no more, because he was doing things he shouldn't be. I said, okay, I will put, because there's the walk-through, laying on the table, and I will put the cigarette there for the morning and one for night for you. Oh, wait a minute, what else? I better check this out because I got to get to Kevin yet too. Hang on. I know. Come in, dump all this on you, and then run. Okay, so the precipitating thing. I don't know if this is meaningful, and I think that there are things that have to be done, and I don't want them to. I haven't said anything about license yet. This has been building because if they have emotional stuff, it's like me. You get emotional stuff, something goes wrong. Well, COPD's like that. He was going over to run an errand. He was going down Carlton, cars on both sides.
The accident?
Yeah, so there was that, bottom line. And then when we lost power, what day was that? 3 days ago now? 2 or 3 days ago.
Yes. I thought it was yesterday. No?
No, not last
Day
night.
before.
That night, that was really the trigger. He never came and got me. He never buzzed one of the little walkie-talkies. I mean, I've got intercom phones that would go down. He could have walked out just around past the 80 and banged on a window. He never came and got me. He went and he got an oxygen thing, went upstairs, sat in the dark, and all he had says to me, like what did you do this for? I mean, like, he was a basket case. He could barely talk. Oh yeah, I thought I was going to die. We'll see how this is. Like, it's just built. So, I don't know.
It sounds like it might get a little bit pretty chaotic for you.
This is a stupid lighter. I think that they sold me a piece of garbage, okay? Okay, time to quit smoking. I can't use the lighter. Do you believe this? Oh, okay. And on
You're
that,
creating your own weather front.
and on that note, let me bitch about the world now, okay? Because there might be good reasons, but I don't think there is. I couldn't get him out of the vehicle. Security cannot help you because that's not their contract. The girl at the desk or whatever says, well, let me go get a nurse. The nurses can't help you. There's not even an orderly. If you bring somebody in, they actually have to call the ambulance back out to... Like what has happened to the world, Mei-Ling? I don't know what to make of it anymore.
Everyone's so worried about responsibility.
There was that hint of that snide smile. Good, because I was livid.
Yeah, I totally, like, I was trying to think back to my own experience when I drove Mum to the hospital. I couldn't get her out of the car because I gave her a choice. I said, do you want me to call an ambulance, or do you think I can help you out to the car? And once I got there, she didn't have the strength to get out on her own. And I grabbed an ambulance driver, and I said, listen, if I go get a chair, can you help me get my mom out of the car? And he just lifted her right out.
I guess can't. I just can't believe the world has changed like this. The security, she was a sweetheart.
But it's hard for me to imagine that if an orderly or somebody had been out there, that they couldn't have done the same.
They can't.
Yeah.
That's what the nurses said. No, none of us, nobody can do it. I was beside myself, and I looked at the window, and she's, my height and maybe younger, or maybe me from back when. And I said, can you at least come out and hold the chair? Come do something. And she says, gotcha. And I'm out there. And listen, I'm a basket case already. Oh, I have a broken foot or something, but that's beside the point. And between that and the hip and everything else, and I haven't slept. And I've got Tim laying on me. And by this time I'm cursing at the top of my lungs. Okay? And he's just going, I don't believe this. So you can imagine the next panic. And I looked up at her, I said, I really don't fucking give a goddamn. She says, I appreciate your anger. And the whole parking lot can hear me, right? So, you'll never forget me. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Go to a hospital and I'm sorry we can't help you. You have to be able-bodied to walk in before we put you on a stretcher and decide you're dead. Like, this is crazy.
And I'm sure the lunacy of it struck some people too.
I think they were watching me in the
in the
yeah,
moment.
just sitting there going, yeah, that's so it is.
It's like, the crazy guy might be wrong, but in society's interests, it might be helpful if you do a few things to appease him. For the broader benefit of society.
That's about it.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for listening to me for a minute or two, because if I'd gone home, I think I would have.
Stay and finish your cigarette.
I'm gonna finish my cigarette, and then I've got to roll. Mm-hmm. And if I'll call you later or something, or date you or something.
Oh, I have get my new phone number. You should have my new phone number.
I think I do. What is it?
604-991-4758.
4758. There, I can't lose it there. That's a one.
Yeah, it was only meant to be a temporary number, but it does kind of a neat pattern. And what's interesting about the number is it doesn't have any 3, 6, or 9s. And usually my favorite phone numbers have 3, 6s, and 9s. So, and yet, the 604 has it kind of moving all over the keyboard, and the patterns are kind of cool. So I've gone online and checked, because I can change the number, but about 25 people have the number now. And I went for an unlimited phone plan. It was amazing, because in my unlimited phone plan in the first month, I actually used 26 hours.
Oh, good God.
It was like I was catching up for all this, I knew when I only get 200, there's no point in getting 500 or unlimited, because over the last few years, the only contact was, my parents use sometimes Auntie Irma. Like, I've just been moving away from the phone over the last 20 years.
Right.
And then I realized I stopped talking to people because the static and everything on my end was so bad. Then I got my aunt's phone in 2018, and that made things better. But then the 200 minutes, 30 cents a minute if I go over, which there's just an outrageousness to that. So anyway, I went with Public Mobile. I thought I'll try their unlimited minutes plan, because I was annoyed with Speak Out, and then the service wasn't much better. And I thought, well, maybe I'll go back to Speak Out, but then because they have 2GSM, but then I found out they're canceling their 2GSM service by the end of July. So all this uncertainty, and in the middle of it, TELUS tells us that they're changing their email, and you have to go through Google.
Yes, you do.
And
yeah,
I have a Google account. I don't want Google, and if I wanted Google having that kind, so that's kind of thrown me in for a quandary. Then I have taxes, and then the census, and insurance, and I talked to the office, and a couple of years ago they wanted all sorts of measurements. This year they want pictures, right? So I phoned her back. I said, look, I'm going to pay you. This was just a day or two ago. I said, I'm going to pay you today, but I need time on the pictures. I've just bought a brand new camera, I said, and my house, because I'd been doing a lot of work on it last year, it's not in a state that I would really want. Hey, do I want the insurance company to have pictures of my house looking good or looking trashy? It's a question.
It's 2:30, darling. Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, I came over here just to touch a person. Yeah.
Hang on, let me stand up.
Stand up. Don't drop the camera.
Hold on, I have to move it so I don't injure you or me. Thank you. Thank you. Just relax. Take some breaths.
Yeah, I'm going home to tell the dog.
Take some breaths. Come on, do it. That's what hugs are for.
That's just wow.
Deregulated again.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna high five you like I do the kids at the school. Never mind. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You need to call later, call.
I've got a couple of people anyway. There's a woman that I don't think you know her. We've been doing pickup for her and things. She gave me a hand with the accident to pick up a window, and she's been this route with the mom. So, you know, she said to me, she says, you know, if you need anybody to talk to, or you never know, we'll okay, hang in there, okay? Okay. I don't want him, well, he has been. He's been driving when he's with me. Like, you know, that.
But he's got you riding shotgun.
Basically, yeah. And other than that, not by yourself. So we'll see where that goes. We haven't taken her yanked licenses yet. And ICBC would have written it off because of its age. Which is nuts because I fixed the window and the little rear view for under my deductible.
We don't know what we're going to tell us.
Oh yeah.
4,589, 6,432. Damn it all. Thank God. Don't worry, he's coming home.
Now you're pooped, so okay. I love you. Okay. Uh-huh.
Thank you for everything.
That's okay, honey. If you have any problems with your phone, you have a nurse buzz, don't you? They would come and help you dial it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I'll get those dropped off tomorrow morning. That's all I do.
You're heading out?
I'm gonna head out. He's. All right. You know what? I actually am glad he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's.
We wanted
doesn't
to
have,
ask you.
He doesn't have the energy. This is not him yet.
We also wanted to ask if like the way he's interacting and stuff is normal.
If he was.
If he had a little more energy.
He's exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah. Even just.
But like his alertness, his ability to like converse and
He
stuff,
was-
that's normal, or do you think it's a little? Do you think he's a little more confused than normal at all, or?
I think he's overwhelmed being in here.
That's fair.
And I think that, I'm not kidding, this was the joke from a guy he used to work with. And who is like this, who's got like 20% off. He says, oh yeah, I said, well, it's kind of was like a bad drug trip. He says, oh yeah, it's like holding a hospital cell. Because his wife has lived. And we had all sorts of things. I couldn't keep him in bed in his area.
How long was that going on for? Just one day?
Oh
my gosh.
Okay, so this has just,
Yeah.
and if anything was that, I'm trying to think because this has been a roller coaster for me.
Yeah.
Last week, he's chasing me on my 250 motorcycle to Abbotsford and drink coffee.
If you need someone to dispose of
This
it,
man could not do this right now.
Okay,
No.
perfect.
So you see how
100%
it's.
not feel safe having him on a vehicle right now.
Well, that's I wouldn't even let him try to pick up a bike. Do you know what I mean? Bike.
Even
So-
using a stove, I don't know.
Well, this is.
Like, I'm
this
sure we
is-
can get him back to that point, but we wanted to know from you if this is normally how he is or not. Because
He's that weak. He's
Okay.
really that weak. See, 2 or 3 times he just sort of went.
yeah, he was like passed out before I gave him his dinner too.
Yeah.
Like I had to like shake him to wake him up.
If you keep him here and we make sure he's getting oxygen and help him with that phone because I can't even run the damn thing.
Okay.
I have got my phone number in it anyway, and it's on
He
external.
remembered your phone number
Well,
too.
of course
so,
he did.
Yeah.
Because he's only known it for like 30 years. Okay. And that actually shows as a business line when you call me because I still carry it as a business line.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm waving. Always playing with the phone.
I'm just
I bet
saying
you.
hi because I'm coming on shift.
Hi.
So I'm Angela, and
Hi,
I'm going to
Angela.
be hanging out with
You'll
Tim,
help
your
with the
husband?
phone.
Tim.
Everybody
friend,
thinks. Everybody
roommate.
thinks so. We just,
Okay.
well, never mind. I
Whatever.
can give you the whole story. He's my 16th cousin
But if I
adopted
need
into
an extra
family.
pair of glasses, I'm gonna contact you.
I cannot use those progressive things.
You have to have
So
different
it's
stages.
literally for the computer versus for this, or if I'm going to do
That's
literally
so
surgery
funny.
and sewing.
Yeah.
So they end up on my head and I know where they are.
Sure. Perfect.
Why not, right?
Yep.
Not only that, you always have a pair on because you wear these stuff.
This is why I keep taking my glasses off, because I can't stand it with the mask. So I only put it on when I'm looking at the computer.
Literally, yeah. It's just when
It's
I'm
just too
sweating
annoying.
in here with.
Yeah.
But I don't expect to hear from Violet later anyway. It's a long weekend. If they can't talk to me through
And
Friday,
things are going to be extra slow here, unfortunately, too. So getting in that stuff for him to do
I will get some
will be
books in.
crucial, because I
Okay.
felt so bad for him being so bored all day. And then I tried with the book, but that was all I had, and I was like, ah. Yeah.
His
And he didn't want to
resting
watch
would
anything. We
be
do have a TV,
good.
but he didn't want to watch anything.
Well, that's maybe not. No,
Yeah.
he would have played on computer. In fact, he would have done a fair amount of things today.
Yeah.
If he was,
Yeah.
he would have cleaned up the dog. He would have fed the dog. He would have done all sorts of
He
stuff.
probably would benefit from some rest, too. Like if you're saying he's
Thank
so tired,
you.
I'm
So
sure.
would I.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
bad.
no.
Well, it is. It's kind of a journey as two people. And by the way, you guys can stay up all night. I've been 2 or 3 days with a couple hours sleep.
Yeah, dude, you need to sleep.
I
Go home and rest.
Well, no, I gotta go over to Tim Hortons and tell some of the old guys that he's still alive.
Okay, that's important.
That's fair.
And then go sleep.
And then you better believe.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, and her name was
Angela.
Gotcha. At this age, we forget these things. Okay, we're gonna be okay. He's really weak. He's so weak. Oh God. Still. That's a good thing. Well, that's what this looks like, is it?
Going down.
Good, I just don't know which one I'm supposed to press. Okay, how do I get out here? That's a good question. Somebody's on that desk by 7:30?
8.
Is there?
8, yeah.
8?
And actually, on the weekend, we're just here, nobody down there. Why would
Oh,
we need-
okay, because I'm to drop books off to ICU.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be here at 7:30. Can I bring them here?
There just won't be anybody here is the problem. I won't be here till 8.
That may be too late. I'll see what I can do. If I have to, I can always run them upstairs or whatever, because okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, if it's valuable, don't leave it. I mean, chances are it will be okay here for half an hour if you just left it on that desk. Make sure it's labeled with their name. But, like, honestly, if you're here before 7, before 8, there's nobody here. I mean,
Okay.
they can take the stuff.
But at 8 o'clock,
8
I'll see if I
o'clock
can pull it off. Oh, okay. Oh, goddamn. oxygen unit in 1 year. This is all the new news. I tracked down a friend through Facebook. Her husband is horse shape maintenance. And Rick says to me on the phone, he says, well, when was the last time that machine was serviced? I said, maybe a year or more ago. There are apparently filters in that thing that, just like a bike.
Filters that need that plug?
Yeah! Which is why when I put it at my mouth, I go, well, there doesn't seem to be much of anything coming through. So he probably has been for 3 days without anything. It's a wonder he's even alive. It's a miracle. I want to grab you and just go, it's a miracle.
No, don't.
But it is, it's a miracle.
Yes.
So, and not only that, like, okay, you know how like you would have in an engine or something, like barriers so something can't go this way or that way? There's a bacteria barrier too that if it isn't clean could actually probably poison them. Which might explain some of his illnesses the last few months. Oh.
The company that's leasing it or renting it to him or whatever.
The province pays for them to do it.
And they're not doing diddly squat.
They claimed today that they were sending me a service guide. I was in till 11 o'clock. I heard the phone. I just give you the whole thing. I've got Kevin upstairs, right? Okay,
Yeah.
He has calls that come in. So before I left, I thought, oh, well, you know, and it was private caller Martin somebody. And I figured it was a buddy of Kevin's. This dude from Vital Air to come look at it called me 3 times on his speed dial, but never even left me a message to say, hi, are you there? And then I sat from 1:30 till I went to the hospital to see him, which is at 5:30, waiting for Vital Air and fighting with them because apparently I didn't answer the phone when he called.
Well, now.
Yeah, well, now I know.
What's
figure.
going to happen? Are they going to service the machine then he goes home?
That's the idea. And the social worker, because there's a lot of this facts in here, I have talked to her so many times. She should be here at Timmy's having tea with me today, you know. And I said to her, I said, this is strange because Al, when they called me after I took him in, and he was nearly dead. I mean, he really was.
Well, yeah, with low oxygen.
And the nurse called me and she said, well, why has he not been using his oxygen? And I said, well, he has. Because I'm, you know, and then he would end up with it off, and he actually was ripping it off, probably because it wasn't working, when you think about it. And she says, no, it's like he's got enough in it, you know, carbon dioxide that builds up. She says, it's like 3 days. And I thought, oh my gosh. See, we lived 3 bad days, right? Then it just got worse, worse, worse. So that's when I was staring at my computer screen and talking to you and, you know, her requests and asking for tobacco. And it was like this light that just said, gee, if a car doesn't seem to be performing right, I guess there might be, oh my goodness, it's the machine. It's the machine.
Yeah, the air cleaner's plugged. Now, did you get a hold of Jim Gates?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
But
that's okay then. If he's going to take and come home.
I'm assuming he's going to come in. It's probably for the best. You know, Al, it's funny how things do work out, because if Vital Air had checked that machine and said it was good, they would have wanted to discharge him. And I don't have it in this weekend to look after him. I just don't. I've got to get some.
They're right there for all the emergency stuff.
They're for the emergency stuff. And listen, if he is having that much issues with 20 minutes talk, how can he get up to get to the bathroom?
He can't.
Bingo.
He'd get hurt falling.
Well, of course he will, because they've got him in there with the pee bottles, and he's not getting up to speak of now. So why would I have him at home where I can't move him around?
And he needs to recover a bit, then go home with oxygen levels sort of normal.
I think so.
But good you came out to take it.
I came to tell you guys and just say he's alive.
Yeah.
I was, wow. And me, I'm just on a roller coaster with this. So that, that's the worst of it. Because, first of all, I thought he was dying, and then he's not dying. He called this morning. I just about fell off of the stoop, in my back porch. And the phone rang, and I picked it up, and it was, of course, Chilliwack General, and you know what you think, right? Oh, yeah. So
There's no news. It's really
and
good
I
news
just went,
sometimes.
and there was. Okay, this is a biker thing. His voice sounds like half dead in the desert. Goes, hi, and I said, hello? I didn't even recognize him. He says, I'm still alive. Like, okay, wow. So he's cognizant. I think he does know lots of stuff. He's having an issue communicating.
I would imagine too some of his sitting back and accepting the fact that this is getting closer and closer. You know when your body is not hanging in.
He said he had wanted to die. Of course, Al, if you had been in that shape, you would have wanted to too. So this has been a real emotional thing too.
He's got to be careful not to take and say, I just would like to die.
No.
They'll help him.
No, he wants to live. I said, well, what do you want to do now? He said, I want to live.
He's got to be careful what he says. They will answer his statement with an injection.
So he's alive and whatnot. He's got a couple of wonderful nurses. We talked a few minutes like this. And as I said, the social worker is the one. That's why she called him. We talked for 45 minutes. Who is Tim? How is this work out? Okay, and he's been there forever. And she says, well, really, even Stephen Kruger, his doctor, isn't sure how to assess him. She said, but you would know. Of course I know.
Well,
listen, Al, the man that's sitting in the hospital right now is not the guy who chased me to Abbotsford last week on a 250.
Right.
He's not. I would let him near a motorcycle or out of bed right now.
It takes energy to do that. It takes an oxygen level.
It takes being on board, and if you just come off of a horrible illness, which is what he's done, no, he's not ready to come in. So it's good we don't have vital air. Pray they don't get there till Wednesday, okay? I thought, okay, maybe because they let me in, I can get in to see him.
Even if they take in, you got the containers, they still have to monitor.
There you go. Is that the one that they wouldn't?
Yeah, they wouldn't budge, and then the park will call it back if they don't do it.
I can hug him. Come here, bud. Honey, he's alive. He is alive. He is. No. We've got another miracle. Okay, and I explained it all to Al. That machine probably doesn't work.
The machine, you mean the...
When I took him in, and listen, he was great. That's how bad things were. 3 days of that. The nurse calls me because they don't let you hang around, and she says, well, why hasn't he been on his oxygen for the last 2 or 3 days? And I thought, well, he has. I kept shoving it in his mouth. He would rip it up. See, I think even then, he was delirious. I mean, all sorts of bad things were going on. But he was ripping it out, going, it don't work. I said to the nurse, I said, but he's been on it. So with everything going on, and I got on the phone, and I got Andrew to start praying, and everybody's praying, and I'm looking at the screen, and I'm not kidding, I thought, this is like a car. You know what? This is a mechanical. 3 days? So I get on Facebook, make a long story short, I call she's a nurse, her husband, they're back east. I managed to track her down through Facebook, and he's in worse shape than Tim. I mean, he's been at this for 5 years or so, and, So Rick says to me, he says, well, when was that machine serviced? I said, well, I don't think it ever was. It's been there for over a year or more. You know how your bike might have filters on the outside? Oh, we wash those. The inside of the machine that has a filter. I bet you it doesn't work.
Is that like a sleep apnea machine?
Basically.
Yeah. Because they have filters even inside those.
And if they're not cleaned, it doesn't pump properly. Like it will blow a little air, but it doesn't do its thing. So the long and the short of it is the other miracle, Vital Air, who are a bunch of idiots, were supposed to show up today. They did not. It's a long weekend, and maybe they won't until Tuesday, which would be good, because you know what? He needs to be there. He really does. We talked about this long, and he's exhausted. He's like, he's not able to speak again. So it's, but it's okay, he's alive. That's the start.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's,
You know, probably better when he gets taken care of. I mean, eventually that's where you're going to end up anyway. So he won't be able to be home, and things change.
I think he will come back home, but I think he better be well enough to. What was it? Was it Al Setter you just did? Taking care of his own needs. You know,
yeah, you have to.
Well, yeah, because I can't sit with him 24 hours and bring the chamber pot. And right now, that's what they're doing there.
I know which way you're going through. I mean.
Okay, well, yeah.
Sometimes I just throw my hands up and I need to go somewhere. I need to go away, and she gets mad about it. And I says, you know.
Oh, don't worry.
I need a break. I
get you, because I should be home going to sleep. I spent 3 days really not sleeping. So do I look like a basket case? I'm a basket case. When I'm a basket case, I just talk like this. And the nurse said to me, she said, "Sylvia, you're going to go home and sleep." Well, no, I probably won't. But I decided tomorrow morning I'm going to get up. And we don't usually do it. There's a drum circle, some women that get together. I'm going to go out. It will be good to see Kelly. There's an older lady I know in Fort Langley. I said, okay, I'll come down. And she's okay. We can sit outside on the porch. And I thought, that's what I'm going to do. Just to, because if I sit at home, I will really be nuts. Yeah. And then get in to see him again. So we'll see. Yeah, it's an interesting. And I'll tell you, oh, here's my gizmo. So I said to Tim, they at least got a chuckle out of that. I actually can't wait till Vital Air gets there, because they'll tell me they've been telling me, there's nothing wrong with that machine. We don't need to come look at it. Well, what's been going on then? So I'm going to be there with my camera while we look at it. Because the minute he changes filters out, you know that somebody hasn't done something.
For fucking sakes.
And
am I fucking going this way? I don't dare do that. I could go up that way and come back. Guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. For? I don't really know.
Go out front for a minute. Do you want to go out for? Come on. Come on. Are you coming? Come on. Yeah, we're going to go out front. You pooped all over the place here, you little turd. Come on. Yes, I know you did. You pooped all over. Oh, here too. Oh, Jesus Christ. How are we going to get past this? Wait, no. No. You made a big poopers. I've got to clean this the hell up. No kidding, you made a poopers. I'm poop. Yeah, I'm going to try to go clean this up next. Yeah, well, I'm going to clean this up next, okay? You don't mind, do you? Let's fucking hope not. Sure, you're out here pooping. No kidding, you are pooping. You're a poopy girl. I know, well, we're going to take a picture of you or something, okay?
Okay, for some reason. What are you doing, Twinkie girl? So Tim's working on getting better. Yes, Tim. Okay, so we changed the battery, and we're working on it, and he's still alive. That's a good thing. I don't know where to put that right now. I really don't frickin' know where to put that. Where will that stand? How tall is it? It's that tall. I don't know if it would stand in there. It might. Okay, so Tim is working on getting better. Yes, I'm there. That's my Tinky girl. This is my girl. They're mommy's girl. They're mommy's girl. Oh my God, I am just so freaking overwhelmed. Okay, down again. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a minute or two, and then we'll do this, and then I'll go in, and then I'll whatever, and he'll come back in soon, okay? Oh God. Yes, Sadie, there's I don't know what you're eating, Sadie, but it's interesting. What you doing? I'm out checking things out. Well, we're doing a little checking out too. It was really good to be able to sit with him today. I don't know if I could have sat up there with a mask on my face. It's the worst of it, but we did the next best and maybe even better thing. Yeah. Praise the Lord. Dripping lots off of that. Yes, dear Twinkie girl. I know it's wet out here, so why are we out here? We don't know. We thought it was a good thing to do. Sadie. Yo, are you
Hey,
looking
Twinkie,
at
we're
me?
going to
There's
go
my
inside. And we're going to know Tim's going to be back here soon. Yeah, well, that one's a wonky picture, but we'll get a picture of you yet. Hang on. Shoot. Darn it all. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get a picture of you and dear Tinky Bum. Hey, I think we got a picture of you. Come on. We gotta go this way. Yeah, that's my... I'm right underneath the drippy drip. Come on, drippy drip. Come on, drippy droop. Droopy drip. Come on. Come on.
I know you're not sure what you're. Yeah, I know he's not here right now. I know that, and you know that, don't you? You blinking ever. Hey, Twinkie girl, you're a good girl. Come here. She's a good girl. I cleaned up your poopers. You ought to be happy. Yeah, you ought to be happy. It's okay. I know he's not here right now. I know. I know. This is my girl. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. He's on there, and he's alive. Alive is good. Yeah. Okay, Tinky Bum, behave yourself. Yeah, I gotta put this thing on. I've gotta go up and talk to them too. Okay, well, I gotta go up and talk to them. Okay, where are my kids? My kids are up here, and nobody's been up to talk to them all day. Hi, guys. Just, well, if we went on vacation, it'd be like this, right? I see that. This is my guy. This is my guy. This is my guy. This is my girl. Hi. You're gonna be okay. It's okay. You keep doing your stuff even here, okay, Mew? Yes, you keep doing your stuff even here. Good girl. Okay, guys. Good boy. Okay, yes, I know that's the camera. No kidding. There. Okay, nights. That's my boy. Okay. Okay. Hi, how are you?
Well, not bad. Better day than yesterday.
That's not how I feel about it. I figure the world's ending.
Oh, well, better day tomorrow.
Oh, well, let's hope so. Okay, so I'm here. I will retape that. If you have to, you're going to reread those. Okay?
What's those?
You know what? I'm
Because I don't
almost
want it to tip this.
almost certain I know what's going on with that. So why don't we keep it on the other side of that, Tim? I'm not doing very well, okay? That's the bottom line. We've got it in between the power cord. No. You are, it's not me that's going to take it off of here, it's you. So I don't know what you've managed to do with it, and I don't, well, I don't know how you did that. Okay, I'm really overwhelmed. I just spent $40 that I don't have. And I will retape this. There are some snacks.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm an incredible lady. And the world is ending, and I'm going north to come. I don't know what you're going to do, but that's what I'm doing. And, oh, God. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm doing this. I brought tape. Have you gotten your fingernails cut yet?
I've done once.
Well, you need to do them again, which is probably the only reason why you are working that phone. And
I like you a lot and all sorts of things, but you know what? I'm overwhelmed, okay? So there's all sorts of things that haven't happened in life lately. And by the way, I can't really get in here because of COVID, but I can come as tech support. So you tell me what's wrong with the world. The reptiles have fucking taken over. And that is the bottom line. That is where I am at. Okay? And the things that are going on with people that I know are unbelievable. Same with Vivian and whatever, and she nearly died coming in here. Which is not unlike the experience I had with bringing you in. So I've had it up to here with the New World, including the COVID bullshit. And for what it's worth, I have decided already about taking the vaccine. I will never do it. I won't do it. I have actually held off with work based on you, but I will not take it. So that's where I'm at tonight. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, this should sit here fine. I think there are 2 or 3, whatever. I don't know if this is any good. That thing came from Kevin. Okay, so you'll probably need a spoon or lick it. I don't know what it is. I have been all over Hell's Half Acre to find a keyboard because they don't exist in the valley anymore. Now, this is what, you know, here we are like, oh, we're under emergency conditions. No, all of this is bullshit. This is bullshit with Vital Air. This is bullshit with everything. This is not emergency conditions. This is called big companies, including Fraser Health, making a lot of money off of what's going on. Right. Okay, so me, the social activist, I finally lost it, okay? So, you know, you're better, you can hopefully handle that. And at one time you would have stood on street corners with me and protested.
Yes.
Okay, so, come here.
I still will do.
Well, I don't know how we're going to do that with you attached to what you're attached to. So, anyway, I can't handle this thing on my face. Okay, that's the bottom line. Which yeah. I have changed it 3 times coming through here. That they keep handing this to me. This is crap. All of this. Because you know what I get to do tomorrow? And I know your neighbor's hearing me, and maybe she wants to talk to you about it. I get to go to a school where nobody wears masks. Isn't that odd?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have had it with if we are really in a full pandemic, then why our kids and teachers and all sorts of things don't have to wear them? And by the way, our schools are full of what they call COVID, okay? So there's some really strange questions I have anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, smile for the camera, I'll post this. Sabian is terrified right now for you. Vivian called me on the phone. Chris didn't know. She called and I said, you don't know? And she said, no. So that's kind of where it's all at. And everybody's heard the horror story of Vital Air, who I haven't heard from yet. And but that's okay, because tomorrow the social worker will call me from here. See, I know your neighbor can hear me. Will call me and say, well, they said you didn't stay home. Okay? So that's what I've been doing since Friday, these games. Anyway, have you got enough to read in that yet?
Oh, yeah.
When does supper come?
Then they have.
Okay, I have to go in, feed the dog, deal with the cat, deal with a zillion other things, including the fact that they blew my keyboard, one of the animals did. But this is because of whatever's going on. It's nice that you changed your clothes. You look better.
Yes.
Well,
They finally asked me today, would you like a real pair of pajamas?
Yeah, you actually look. I can't believe that they left you running around like that in here.
But then they gave me a set of pajamas. Missing 1 button. Missing 2 buttons. Missing 3 buttons. Broken button.
Let's get a do-up.
I know you've been hearing me rant, but you know what? The world is a really...
Hey.
It's an odd place.
I'm not saying no, I'm just...
It is. I don't know what to make of anything anymore. I really don't. It's just bizarre. Okay, please don't eat that now. That is for later, okay? And it's not a lot because I didn't know what to bring in.
Now, literally, I could probably, if they did discharge you by Wednesday, we basically need one of my bags. I'm not carrying that out in my arms, that thing. And other than that, you've got a plastic bag. Okay. What else do you want to tell me?
It's been an entertaining day.
Well, you haven't done anything, and I've lived through Holy Help, so there you go.
I found out I could walk from that door over to that end
Then
30 times.
you really need to do that, Tim, because
Yeah.
they are going to assess you whether or not you're allowed out of here. And that's what a couple of the nurses told me.
Yeah.
They will take you down and make you walk up 5 or 6 stairs and walk down hallways. And if you can't, they're not letting you out. Well, they could, because Joel might. I will talk to him, because you're at least cognizant, so he gets to hear me rant tomorrow. But he knows my thoughts on the New World Order, so there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, well. Okay.
Love you.
That's good. I care about you too, and don't worry, Kevin and me are going north. You're on tape. He just, oh, Jesus. There have been 4 deaths in our alley. Came whipping in. There's been one specifically in our alley in the last 48 hours. They sent everybody.
God.
You do know what I mean by everybody? Everybody. Ambulance, the whole 9 yards. Now, I've done enough street work just in case anybody can hear me, because I'm almost certain I'm on voice right now. And you know what? That's cool. What I don't understand is why. I talked to Vivian's husband today. And he's beside him. So, by the way, he's on oxygen. Nobody will help him get her out of the car. Now, you explain the world to me suddenly. Well, it doesn't, does it? That's what we've been talking about. And this idea, yeah, the whole world is turned upside down, sideways, and nobody understands any of it. At least none of us who used to be normal or nice, or we don't understand it no more. Yeah. Kevin has been beside himself with, do you know what they sent for that dude? Oh, Kevin, I know. About $50,000 worth of services by the time it was all done. And because Kevin's got ties to the street, I won't give you who and what he was and what he did. That's really bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think so. Okay, so I'm off on my political rant. Here, did I take it? I have to maybe send this to Sabian. He's pretty freaked out too. I'm going to go in and I'm going to drink some wine, and if I had 4 bottles of whiskey, I'd get drunk. But I don't, so I have to settle on a glass of wine, and
There's several glasses of wine.
well, I have to go and pick some up, and you know what the problem is I'm too busy running around blowing money on keyboards because I have a fried keyboard. It may dry itself out. I tried to salvage it to the cat. Like I said, the animals are really nuts right now. And not that I'm surprised. So, you know, things go this way and it's all over the keyboard, and I tried to dry it out. It may be fine in 2 or 3 days. So, okay, you take care. I won't be talking to you on here till... Still reading my room, so there you go. She's there someplace. She's hiding because of what she did, which was not a nice thing. Well, it wasn't. That's for tonight and tomorrow. I don't know what else to bring in. This stuff. Okay? And hopefully we will see what else happens. Okay. Hang in there. Oh, okay. I'm going that away. I think you've got food coming anyway. I think you do. Okay, don't dump it on the keyboard, Tim. I've already bought 2 more of them. Okay, take care.
Come on, Tinky Bum. Let's go out front. I have to do some spiritual medicine because I don't know what else to do. Come on. Yes, we're going to go out front for a minute or two. Come on. I've got to go get that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sure, why not? Yeah, you're a Twinkie. Look at the mess. Is there a mess out here? I hope not. Sadie. Watch, I'll brush you down too. Good girl. Good girl. That is a good girl. Never occurred to me to take this upstairs, but I'm going to need to do that. Hi, Twinkie girl. You're right. I'm going to need to do that. Yeah, we're here. Oh, there's my Twinkie
Hey, Sadie,
girl.
what are you doing?
Yes, it's my Twinkie girl. Trust me, it's my Twinkie girl. And, I don't know. I'm not fully sure. I'm overwhelmed. Trust me, I'm overwhelmed. Trust me, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I guess I don't have to worry about those.
guess those came in because of whatever reason. Oh God, thank you. Oh, Sadie, come on. Come on. Sadie. Come on, Daddy Mama's girl. This Mama's girl. Come on, we're going to go this way. Yeah, I know. We got to go in here. Yes, we got to go do this. I got to go do this and this and this. Thank you. Atta girl. Oh, dear God. You know what? That was pretty good stuff. Yeah, it was, wasn't it, my girl? I did good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. I need to get this and this and this and this. Let's get some of this into here. No kidding. We're going to do this next. That's good. Thank you. Come on, baby. Dear girl. Whose girl are you? Mommy's girl. Okay, Mommy's girl. Good girl. Oh. Cross buns. Hi. North, 4th, South. They're expecting me, trust me.
North, South?
Yeah.
What's the patient's name?
Thompson.
Thompson. Tim?
Yep.
And you're Kay?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, we need one of those.
Have you been feeling any symptoms related to COVID?
Pardon me?
Have you been feeling any symptoms related to COVID? Have you been in contact with anyone that's positive?
No, but I have lived through 1 week of this with him. Okay, is that good enough? Oh God.
I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
No,
I'm
I'm exhausted.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's not you guys. You guys are really good here.
Yeah.
I've been fighting since last Thursday with Vital Air. Whether they're going to come and check the damn machine, and I think that's why he's in here.
Really?
Really.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have been really good. It's the social workers here and everybody, and Joel is the family doctor, and
the nurses, and I am not kidding. I don't have it on now. I just said, screw it. They think they're going to send him home. You want to hear the story? Because this is what we're living through.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time.
I said, this is what we're living through, okay? This is not just COVID. This is companies who think that they're going to get rich. Because you know what the bottom line is? They're not going to come check the machine. They said over the phone repeatedly, there's nothing wrong with it. That's not what nurses said. They said he's been off oxygen for 2 days. This hasn't been pumping right.
Really?
Really.
Wow. That's crazy.
So you want to know? Yeah, the social worker says to me today on the phone, he says, well, I guess we'll play it by ear. If all else, you come get him. He'll have a tank. And if the thing isn't working, you bring it back. This is insanity.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Okay, so that's why he didn't annoy me. I'm just overwhelmed. Wait. No. Which one are you going to?
I'm going to court.
Oh, well, then we're going to the same place, honey. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
I'm probably there right about in time for din or something, but I'm not staying. But you guys don't feed people like you used to, so we're bringing these.
Is your father here?
Yeah, right now, he's a member of household, but because the COPD people have been thinking he's my dad. Yeah, so.
Craving bread.
Yeah, you know, hot cross buns, he'll eat them. Do you want help?
Go ahead, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. You're fourth floor, right?
I'm fourth, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hi, how are you doing? It's good to see you up. How you feeling? Good. Hello. That's about what it boils down to, isn't it? Hi.
Oh, hi.
Okay. There, you eat those before tomorrow, okay? And share some with your nice neighbor. But if you open the package and take them over, she can take one out herself, okay? Okay, so I'm here for a few minutes, and we'll sort of see what goes on with tomorrow. And
yeah.
I just think this is unreal for the last few days. The social worker says to me, they're bringing dinner, by the way. So don't put stuff on your there. Social worker says to me again tonight, somebody said I'll come up and see you. He says, no, he says, I guess you'll take him home, or we'll see what happens. And he's got a tank, and if anything happens in that 20 minutes, I guess you're bringing him back. This is insanity, Tim. So, and I figured you can probably finish those between now and tomorrow. Those are fresh in today. So.
We got dinner coming too.
Huh?
Still got dinner coming too.
Yeah, well, okay, look at me.
About 5.
Huh? I don't know what's wrong. Well, it's about 5. I may take a short drive afterwards just to clear my head. I would like to go over to Glenfern Park, and I'm not going there either. I was going to try to go have coffee with Daphne, but you know what? I'm not so sure I can even coherently. There, now look at me. There we go. And then we'll get those off to Sabian.
Do you like hot cross buns?
Pardon me? Do you like I brought him hot cross buns. Would you like one? Sure. I'm going to bring them over. You get it out yourself. Here, give me that. We'll get her to take 2. Oh, that's fine. Okay, take 2 or 3. He'll never finish all of them, okay? Oh no, take 2 or 3, because that way we can say we did all the COVID restrictions. Take at least 2.
That's it.
Aw, no, 2.
You can take 2.
I'm friction too.
Oh. Okay. That's okay. Don't worry about that. I'll do it.
I can't put it back on.
That's okay. Here, give me that. So, what is your name again?
Aldi's.
Aldi's. Is that the last name or first name?
My second name.
Second name.
Goodwin Aldi's Miller.
Are you from Chilliwack for a while, or?
Well, we lived in Chilliwack about 3 to 4 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. My husband was in the military, so we had our stints.
Back and forth. That's
Back and
right.
forth. Yeah. I like Chilliwack.
Oh wow.
And we would have. We were going to settle in Chilliwack. We were on the island, and it was just too packed. So we decided to go to
It's something else now.
Agassiz.
Are you out that away?
Yeah. Love it up there.
I'm downtown Chilliwack. And the change is, well, if you've been here a while, I've been associated with the area since the 60s, yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's not good. It's really not. In fact, so I do some street stuff, like street work. And you know, I have this thing that people look at me and they say, can't be. You know, I'm safer on the east side of Vancouver than in my own alley here. Like, that's scary. Yeah,
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
No, we like it. We like it. We're like 50-unit complex, each one single homes.
Oh.
They're brand new.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, and we got a RV spot in there. And,
oh, excellent.
No, we really like it there.
Excellent.
And it's not that far. It's far for already coming now because it's coming every day.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not that bad.
Oh. Well, you've been a real good neighbor to put up with him.
Oh, he's been excellent.
Hey, did you hear that?
What are you complaining about?
Oh. Well, then you haven't seen him in his better moments.
Oh, we all have those. We all have those.
We do. Oh. Okay, you should eat after I go. That would give you something to do then. There's those. So, have you joined that meeting? So then you went back out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's fix this because this is too... No. Here, come on. Let me... First of all, we're going to go like... this. Because I had this problem in the dark this morning trying to fix this up for you, okay? That's the patio, is what you're looking at. Right there. What? Well, I didn't do anything. I'm just standing here. That's what dropped.
Must be standing on the walls.
No, I'm not. That's the patio. That's what you're looking at right there. So, I'm cooking in here, Tim.
That's warm.
I thought what I would do. They aren't feeding you very much, are they?
No, that's why I got my snacks.
Yeah. It probably is that kind of feeling. Well, and that's... Well, you will be able to finish those by tomorrow, and I figured I would bring them. I've been everywhere today, Tim. I am so overwhelmed and tired. It's unreal. I've got to sit down. If you want me to stay for a minute, I've got to sit down for a minute. What's this? Your clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, don't wiggle nothing. I am so freaking warm in here, too. It's like hot flashes. So I went out of my way to this young man at the front, and who are you? And okay, and they're expecting you, and you got COVID, and I said, no, I'm doing too much else. Well, I didn't mean to offend you, so I told him all about Vital Air. He's a hospital employee. He just looked at me and went, you're kidding me. I just am still overwhelmed with, oh good, we're going to come get you, and if this isn't working, which I really wonder if it is, you get to come back here. I'm astounded the medical profession doesn't have a way to tell them off. That's what I'm astounded at, too. The world is just really it's not a place anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a little drive. Maybe if you want to think about it, I'm gonna drive down to Island 22, turn around and drive home. Just to clear my head.
Okay.
And tomorrow I've got to be up early and restart things. And if things aren't working on this, I get to come down here first thing and do that again. Because this is the main way to do connection. It's actually the easiest.
Yeah.
Because of my coming and going rather than playing with the cell phones and walking with it turned on and find out what's happening. And tomorrow morning, if I was to do discharge, why don't I talk to them at the desk right now for you?
About what?
About they're talking discharge tomorrow?
Yeah, but you're not going to know that until after 8.
Well, I know, but I can't be here in the morning, Tim. So why don't I go talk to them and I'll be right back, okay? Okay. No, I can't. It's the nurse's station. That's into the nurse's station. What the heck just dropped? Hang on, I'm having my own moments with masks and this and that. Okay, never mind. Back in a second.
Yes? Okay.
You, Ashley? Wait a minute. You the student nurse?
Yes.
You're much prettier in person, okay? Okay, so I'm Kai. Maybe you recognize me. I don't know. Okay, mask.
Yeah.
Okay, so where we're at right now with this whole Vital Air thing, I've talked to Imran here, who is just one of the social workers. I've talked to Vital Air. Vital Air, you know how they managed to talk to me? I am astounded at what is going on in this province, because I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook going, oh, is this what goes on? Those people have that contract. The only reason they have probably talked to me is because I hit the I am a service provider health doctor. Some woman coached me and said, no, we're sure it's working, or we're gonna, let me get that, we're gonna charge you to come check it. And it's being paid for by the province. This is nuts. So, social worker here, I'm just gonna kind of go over that with you. He said, look, okay, so they're talking about discharge tomorrow, which is what they were talking. And I get him there, and if the thing don't work, I bring him back here.
Yeah.
This is, do I look overwhelmed? I'm overwhelmed. The other problem is I have work and several other things. I would not be able to get him until about 1:15.
Okay.
Is that cool?
That should be okay.
Okay.
We discharge people in the afternoon.
As well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and then at that point I don't have a long timeline because there's an appointment that I made for him because he wants to go to the bank and do some
Okay.
thoughts.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe in the morning he can update me, or you can make a note, or
I'll make a note tonight for the staff working tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Just that you're available to pick them up after around 1:15.
yeah, I don't want him going.
Yeah.
For sure, no taxis, no nothing,
No,
because we don't even know if the machine works.
Yeah. I'll
So,
definitely write that
thank
down.
you.
That's when he can.
Okay.
That's when he's available.
Thank you. And you're much prettier in person.
Do you guys need anything?
No, I came in to reset the computer and bring him hot cross buns because he's starving to death in here.
I
But
know the food's not very good.
well, it's not really that. He actually, so COPD does this. He is consuming copious amounts of food during the day. Like, and he's still thin. Well,
Yeah.
that's because of the condition, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with why he's often cold all the time. I shouldn't have to
tell you because, you know, of course, I'm
Yeah.
almost an expert at this point. And yeah, like, so he'll be eating, I started him on crock pots. Do a crock pot. There's a bunch of
Okay.
ham in it, there's a bunch of potatoes. So, you know, he's doing 3 and 4 big bowls a day, which are what, whenever he feels like he's starving. If you can make a note, that'd be wonderful.
I will about the discharge for tomorrow.
Yeah, and then, yeah, I could be here by the time I leave work. I can be here by about 1/4 and then maybe by that time I'll know for sure. I just come up. Oh, okay. Okay, good stuff. I think a lot. Oh, that's where it is. I got completely lost in here, yeah. Okay, hi. She's gonna make a note. And I just lose my sense of direction in here. That looks over the parking lot. Go figure.
In front of the building?
Yeah. I could have sworn we would be facing over that way. Although that is basically south. To anywhere that way is considered south. I do. I come up in here and you go around the things and I just lose sense of direction. Okay. Well, it's good to sit with you. And the idea being is I would like to be able to get you tomorrow morning, but I can't, Tim. It's really pushing it. It will be. I mean, maybe I don't know. I pick your stuff up. I pick your stuff up for 9:30. I don't know if that's enough time to get up here and get you. And then get you home. Because, see, the problem is I kind of need to be there and we've got to decide the thing works. Because if it doesn't, I've got to bring you back here. And after we are here, we would have enough time to go in, check the unit, get it up and running, get you checked on it, and then head out for your appointment, okay? I'm assuming, or maybe not. Maybe we wouldn't know until we got back in the afternoon. I don't know. It's anyway.
We're not going to know if it's working until I start to use it.
She claims it is. She said according to the lights, it will be working. Oh, that's good. Like, you know, I've had spaceships before that I'm flown that the lights work and they don't get off the ground. So they got an awful lot of faith in their little system. And what astounds me the most is he did. The technician called again. I told you that? He called today. He called and he didn't call my cell phone. I gave him the cell phone number. I said specifically I'll be on that because I'm at work. Kevin grabbed the phone because he sees the number, because he knows the name, right? This is the same Twinkie. And he said, well, she's on her cell phone. She will need to talk to you. No, there's nothing wrong with that machine, and blah, 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 blah. Click. Like, I don't get that. And see, I think Joel understands this. This is a concern. For you to come in like you did, and you know, he's saying, well, maybe it's because you turned the oxygen up, but Tim, this has been a real bizarre experience. So, anyway, look, did they bring you a juice box too, at least?
They did.
Oh, that was nice of them. Okay. There, oh, here, hold your juice box up. Sooner, if you ever live through all this, I'll put this stuff on Facebook for you. Hold your juice box up. And everybody will say, oh, wow, look, there we are.
Yeah.
You'll be pleased to know there's still a lot of replies coming in. I spent a half an hour today just, I've almost got a stock thing that I don't have to type it all out, copy paste it. So Arlene is messaging, and of course Maureen has messaged repeatedly, and Carol. and just a whole lot of the circle. I never did make it to the circle on Saturday. There was a circle on Saturday, and I decided to go to drum circle rather than sit on Zoom. I didn't think I could just sit there. So, anyhow. So are you this you only will use in the hospital?
I don't use that at all.
No, but you'll be back on your own normal buffers. I'm gonna do real bad and do that. I'm just sweating like you wouldn't believe. Are you finding it warming?
Yes.
Well, then that's good. Usually you're cold. And I will, if you can work with, you're going to wear what's in this, and I will just bring one of my bags to put that and other things and phones and stuff into, and that should be about it. Okay?
Okay.
No, it was that window that I'm thinking of. Because that's just a equipment room.
Yeah.
So I thought I would go look and see what it is. And it's,
I assume it goes down to a hall now. I assume it goes down to a hall.
well, I guess I could look through the window then, but I think it only shows the roof when I go back that way. I'm not sure how late I'm going to check your phone and check your setting on your phone. Because it was done again today.
I'd love you to do that now.
Yeah, no, you get to know. It's just the thing that yeah. Okay. I'll just let you take your pill. This is a for
Well, I'm assuming it'll stay clean enough that upstairs really seriously needs to be done well, but it's kind of happening, and I don't have anything to do right now, Tim. I just don't. It's. Do you think that you're able to do your dishes and stuff when you come in? I don't see you really going much anywhere during the day either.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to do your dishes and some things like that. And okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. I'll just move this. And if this one just goes in your tummy.
Okay, sweetie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get rolling.
Remember this one?
Go for a little drop. Don't wiggle nothing. I'm putting the camera there.
Sometimes it's just a tiny little.
Okay, well, we want that going in with us. Okay, so you've got something snacky, and I'm going that away. And you've got those. You can eat about 4 or 5 of those. Don't eat too many, you get constipated, okay? Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. Come here. Okay?
Yes, dear.
Okay. And I will switch cameras when I get home, okay? Okay. I love you. Okay, so it's going to be okay. We'll talk to you by... I'm hoping the Teams meeting goes, because if not, I'm coming back in and I'm going to reset it. Rather than waiting for you to get onto it.
Yeah, okay, just a little poke.
I just leave and then wait for
Eventually, it will kick itself off, meaning that's why I came in and reset it. So that's fine. They're going along with it. Okay, I love you. Hang in there. Oh, okay, I won't be home for a few minutes. Like I said, I'm gonna just go clear my head a little bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it probably looks good up there. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I think that was just the two of them before.
Seems to be the place people come for a cigarette.
I think so.